Hello. Can we hear me okay? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Pat's going to be sewing. After rearranging. What have we done, darling? What have we done? Can you hear me okay? Hopefully I got that all done. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to hit the mic button. I forgot. Loud and clear. Yay! I didn't have to. Hello, Miss Lois. Do you see? Oh, hold on. I don't know what. Do you guys see with the ones in the corners? You must. So there's Walt, almost done. Almost done. We just got to get his all guts together, all his little machiney bits. But the big heavy stuff is done. It's not that I didn't think we could do it. I just wanted, the company that we bought it from to do it, and correctly is breaking it down and putting it together and then maintenance it, making sure it was okay. So, because nobody had seen it. So, yes, Jackie, we had, always. Hello, Hildy, hello, Nadia, hello, Deborah, hello, Pat and Lynn, hello, Judy, and of course, Miss Lois. Hello, hello, Joanne and Linda, Michelle. How's everyone? Wendy and Helen and Lynn. Loud and clear. Actually, thank you. Cindy, you sound great. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, Charlotte. We missed you, Jackie. Where you been? What you been up to? Hello, April. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Nina. Hello, Zella. Yeah, big hugs to you too, darling. So yeah, so we're making progress. I still have to find all the other parts. I said to Pop I'd get them all together, so we were ready to take that on. I could probably hook up a few things, but just to save. But I couldn't do the bulk of that. That's heavy stuff. That's all steel. Like that's all heavy. You need a couple people. I wimp. Quick hi to everyone is Helly. I don't know, Annie O. I don't know if she set her alarm. Someone want to call her? Send a little message on Facebook. Hello. She keeps forgetting. I don't know. She just can't seem to remember this one. But that's why she's busy. She's busy grandma now. Hello, Katie. How you doing? Katie Crafts. How you doing? Welcome. So we're starting our March adventure. We finished off with our love. Oh, I kind of wrapped it all up. I can show you. I sent her to, hold on. That's Pop. Let me just see what that's all about. Okay. Just make sure. And then here, let's show you what I did of the love part. Okay, stay for a bit. Oh, I want to ask if you wanted one of the slotted rulers that you mentioned on Saturday. Oh, what was that? The stripology ruler. Why are you asking? I don't want you to go buy me one. Don't go buy me one. Okay. And here, let's see. I've got some. There's no Sophie. Sophie's in the shop. Sophie's in the house. Sophie's not in the shop. Let's see if I can get. Is it the over the shoulder? No, that's the one. This one? There we go. Okay. So there is the love I finished. Okay. Doesn't that look lovely? And then there's the Santa Claus. Mr. Ho 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 upside down. Okay. And then I've turned it this way. So I've got the mouse. Let me twist this up here. He's starting with his little legs down here. He's going this way. And then I will do something Eastery this way. Okay. See what I mean, jelly beans? Yeah, we are raining. We are very much raining. So, and it looks like because of our driveway so sloppy, we might not have gotten a delivery today. So, but I went out and got groceries this morning. So I zipped out to New Glasgow, the big city. Of 10,000 people. No, I'm sure there's more than that. It's probably like 40 or 50,000 people there. But I call it the big city. Hold on, I'm just tightening things. Just tightening my knobs on the ends here. There we go. Perfect. So this I found via a free pattern. I just went and searched. It is a free PDF download. You sent her too? She's probably, I don't know. What time is it your time? You guys say like 5? No, it can't be 5. It's noon my time, 11 Eastern. It'd be 10 Central, 9 Mountain, 8 Pacific. So that's how the time would go from here. So we're noon. We're noon. So yeah, super cute. It's actually called Mouse Wizard. I really liked him for his little green hat and green scarf, so he's going to represent March for me. Also, it's a Munchkin's birthday that month, and I'm going to maybe try and add a little balloon up here, a little heart balloon. Just after 4 p.m. in the UK. Okay. Is Denmark 1 more hour after that, Annio? And parts of Germany and Netherlands and stuff? I emailed you. I didn't get it. I don't know where you sent it there, Hildy. I went looking. I went looking on my Facebook page and everything. Just go to info@wesewit.com or .ca. I'm sorry. Jeez. Yeah, okay. It's 5:05. Okay, that's what I thought, Charlotte. Hello, Miss Bernadette. Welcome. Hello, Deborah. Hello, hello. Yeah, we got rain here. Hello, Marianne. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Regine. Sneaking in there. I see you people. I see you people. You need to add a shamrock. Well, I was thinking that maybe like changing the little star into a shamrock or adding a shamrock in his hat. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hold on. Let's go back to the main camera here. There we go. Yeah. So Sophie's not in the shop. She's in the house. I still would like to do the love with the arrow there, Miss Hildy. That's for sure. How's Miss Pat? How's Reskin, Florida? Yes, I bought 2 a few years ago, one for me and one for my best friend of 45 years. She passed away before she could ever use it. Her husband gave it back to me, so I have an extra. I would be honored, Miss Joanne. I would totally be honored to snap. Just save it. Just save it for when you come out and visit Mom, and then maybe you can show me how to use it too. How's that? Is that right? Maybe. I don't know. Because you're coming to visit soon. Yeah, that's what I thought, Charlotte. That's what I thought. It was Denmark, Netherlands, and like certain little parts. Certainly parts of the countries. It's 9:06 here for me. Yeah, so you would be mountain. You'd be mountain time. Sunny but really cold. It's raining, everything's melting. It's about 2 degrees, but the roads were really, really slushy this morning and slippery when I went to go get groceries. I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous getting out of the driveway as well as getting to my destination, but it was okay. I didn't go speeding on the highway. I went about 20 kilometers less than what the speed limit said, which is good because you should do that in inclement conditions. So and nobody was hounding my butt and nobody was in front of me, so I was just cruising along. So it was all good. Sounds great. Probably sometimes. Perfect. Give me a ring. You know where I hang out. Seriously, give me where I hang out. Sounds good. Perfect. Thank you. That was lovely. Yeah, well, that's true. I know. What a predicament. And that's another reason why we just decided to. And plus, it was really getting me upset that Walt wasn't up and running. So, it is a business, not a hobby, right? So, and I'm losing business. I've already lost 3 months of business already, and it's really upset me. So, anyways, we're gonna move on to something fun and exciting and cute little mouse. And maybe I'll just plant a couple of little shamrocks here and there, Miss Pat. What do you think? Just put some little foliage of some shamrocks. I will love that. Well, I'm looking forward to it, as well as a personal lesson. Here, let's try and push this way so you guys can see that. Okay, so cute. And I have my little needle thread sorter or whatever, and I shouldn't have used pencil, but I used red marker with like a dork. And I got all my shapes and symbols that I need for this all ready to rock. So nothing gets confused. I can put it right back where it needs to be and then pick up another color as I work my way. I noticed some people on bigger projects, they're working all of it from the top down, like all the colors. They're not just taking one color and just doing a section and then switching another to fill in as you go. They're doing like all sorts. I don't know if I can handle that. That seems a little bit overwhelming to me. It seems like, I don't know. I just can't wrap my brain around it. It's too small. I don't know. Looking at cross-stitch kits and whatnot, realizing that I have not done it in 20. I really enjoy it, April. I find it very relaxing. I find it that you can really create something in great detail. And if you wanted to, you can always convert one of your favorite cross-stitch patterns into a quilt. I have done that. So it's just a matter of squares. It's just squares. It's just, it's like Minecraft. You know what I mean? It's just squares. And there's so many kits out there. Lots more for counted, of course, but printed is still popular and you can find some. But the park method, I can't do it either. Is that what it is? It's the park method? I think if you have too many colors that are similar and you're picking up one and you think, oh, okay, well, but I don't know. I guess you'd set yourself in a direction, but I have to do myself. Yeah, that's exactly it, Lynn. Or I am kaputzoed. I've messed up and I don't know where. So, but I've seen people's posts and I'm like, how are they doing that? That is like mind-boggling. So, thank you for my little cup warmer there, Pat. It's doing a fantastic job of keeping my tea nice and warm. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Sarah. Good morning, good morning. How's Miss Lowe say what she got going on in her quilt shop? I have to play Uber today. Just like driving in there. Oh, I don't mind the rain. It's when it's freezing rain and you got ice pellets or it's just white out. That's when I'm a little, all right, come on, car. It's you and me. We got this. I'm patting the dashboard this morning. I'm like, come on, Snowball. We can get out of the driveway. Come on. Hello, Penny. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. It has been a few years for counted cross stitch. I grid mine first and do the whole section with all the colors. If for that one grid? Really? I don't know. I may have to try that. I may have to try that, Brat. See if I find it easier. Well, that's exactly. It's the way you learn, and you know, some people are more of a visual than a verbal, and some are more verbal than visual. So, well, that's it. Too many threads to mess up. That's exactly what I'd be doing. 10 stitches by 10 stitches. Well, that makes sense because then it's easier to count your way. You know, especially when you have a grid already, like helping you set before you, sort of thing, like on your stitch out. Okay, just so you know, the instructions are not in English, and you pretty much pick colors that closely match, or what you want to make your mouse in, and whatever hat. So, hello, Miss Tina. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. So I've done a little bit. I got a little bit done on his feet. Let's see if I go over here. Nope, that's not the one I want. Okay, sorry, playing tag today. So I got a little bit done on his feet, so it's a bit of his legs, and now I'm working his belly. That is a light pink. That is a light pink. Might not be able to show it up on camera. Hopefully this view is a little bit better. I find it, instead of bouncing this off the table all the time, I thought I'd pull it just out a little bit, and then I can work it back and forth just like this. And hopefully, hopefully that'll be okay for you and for me. Well, there's some really easy. You could just do letters, like a little hello and happy Christmas, and you know, I start in center and do all the designs within the hoop space before rehooping. That's okay. I can see that. I can see that. Holding a coffee, need to get brain functioning. Want to bind my mouse pad I made last night. You made a mouse pad? How do you make? Isn't that made in like Priathene or something like that? Mouse pads? Priathene? Priya, something. Well, that's true. That's true, Susan. You bet. Yeah, it's just a grid. Like crocheting, yeah. Aw, thanks, Lynn. Yeah, try something just as alphabetical, or even just like the love and a few hearts that I did. You know, just jump in. Jump in. It's only some canvas and some thread, and if you make a mistake, you can always just rip it out. So, all right, I'm working on his little, from his legs and his little belly here. So we're kind of just doing most of the white part in here, right down around in here. So we're just going to kind of work our way up his belly, and hopefully I don't make mistakes. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's, like I said, it's rainy, warm, very snowy. Everything's kind of slushed outside. It was a little tricky getting into the shop because some of the snow piles were hard, and now they're a little softer. So I'm like taking baby steps, tiny little baby steps to get to where I needed to be, just in case, because I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. you know, you can start with something small and make like attachments for tea towels, like days of the week, or even just seasonal ones like a heart, and then a clover for St. Patrick's, and an egg for Easter, and you know, things like that. You know, flag for the summer, and just have fun that way, and then just and learn and experiment and figure out what you want to do. I really enjoy this form of art, but I found it through plastic canvas. So doing up plastic canvas letters and stuff like that for Munchkin when he was just a wee babe. A wee babe. Now look at him. Okay, gotta go all the way past the top. The holes are. No sew on Becca that she used an orphan block into a... Oh, no saw. I'm sorry. No saw on sew Becca. She used an orphan block into a mouse pad. I had 2 fabrics I wanted to use, so I made a reversible one. Oh, cool. I didn't enjoy it as much. I don't know, it was the yarn. The yarn really gave my hand rashes, no matter what I chose. That's why it wasn't my favorite, April. And then when I found needlepoint, like I knew it existed because someone did a wedding announcement for Kent and I, Pop and I, for our wedding. So I knew it existed. I just didn't, you know, connect the two together, right? So I was still a young punk. I'm just an older punk now. I baked muffins, made hamburger helper kits, and made myself a tad pretty. Oh, waiting to go to my quilting game. Oh, very nice, Lynn. Awesome. Printed yourself up. All right, darling. Excellent. All right, now I think that's that, so we can go cross back over. Just want to make sure we are good. We are good. Yeah, the level wasn't going to take that long, but this little guy was going to take a little bit longer. And I've given him plenty of space to put balloons, or, you know, even put a little clover off his hat or something, or whatever. So don't want to crowd the cross stitches. Yeah, I hope you have a great time. I'm glad those are still happening in a lot of places, that's for sure. I think I'd like an afternoon guild meeting instead of the late evening ones. I always found I was so tired by the time it was the show and share part, I'd be like exhausted. I'm like, I need to go home. I need to sleep. And it's not like it was overly late. I'm early to bed, early to rise. So this morning it was 6 minutes after 5 when I got up. So I haven't done cross stitch since middle school, home ec class. Really, Pamela? Well, so many things you can do and make such personal things like stockings. You know, let me just do little lines here where I just went. Okay, there. And then we want to go the same, and then one more over. Okay. 4 hours this morning doing an online child safety course. So 2 crumb blocks, now chilling with you guys. Very nice, very nice. What's your crumb blocks for? You need a 6 a.m. Oh, yeah, I do. Then I'd be like ripe and ready to go. I'd be like, woohoo, cup of tea, let's rock this place, you know. Up and ready. Yeah, and I don't want to, you know, wake anybody else up in the house, right? So it's kind of like, Sophie's with me. She's with me usually everywhere I go. So if I'm up, she's up. She's right behind me. So small little shadow, except for today. Because the rain was bothering her, so she didn't want to come back out. And I'm like, that's fine. You just hang out in your chair and keep Munchkin and Pop company. Yeah, this had it as white for the character, I guess, and I've kind of chosen like a really beige, really light beige sort of color. So I have white, but I just wasn't quite sure if I was going to have enough for to fill up the whole mouse. So I thought just to be on the safe side. 11 by 14 or 16 by 20. Full scenes, really? Wow. I did a nice one of flowers, pansies for my mom a long time ago. Try not to get up that early since I retired from the post. Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, it was kind of in me because for chickens, it just if you're you know you got chickens, you're usually up early, and then I was always up to get things done and ready before crossing guard, because once crossing guard was done, it was right to the quilt shop, right? So I had to get anything that was ready for dinner, for lunch, or you know, get any laundry done or whatever, because I wasn't done till the end of the day, which was after crossing guard. And then even then it was like deal with customers after that for a few more hours. So it was like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Is this an okay angle for you guys? Is that you know, is it okay? Hopefully kind of see what I got going on. I'm sure it'll be easier once I got the green and stuff. Scarf. Those are some nice good sizes on designs, that's for sure. I've done lots of little ones, lots of, you know, little Christmas ornaments. Those sorts of things. Stars and trees, and done little projects here and there. I wake up at 4 a.m. but turn over and go back to sleep. Yeah. I loved it then. So refresh course here. Forget what you enjoy doing. Well, that's it. When life does take over, and it does, it just, especially I have to say, especially when you become a parent, when the parenthood is involved, I'm just saying, like, all goes out the window. It's like anything that you enjoyed by yourself or as a couple, it's almost like few and far between. Okay, so one over on this side here. Let's go back to me for a second here. Take my glasses off and enjoy a little bit of tea. Yeah, this is a cute little guy we're working on. Cute little guy we're working on. Looks okay. Okay, all right. Well, I wasn't sure because I changed the camera. And it's just because this one here, the one up above, doesn't come all the way over, and I didn't want this to be bouncing off the desk like it has. So, yeah. So there we go. I just thought I'd try and take the over the shoulder one, readjust it over here a little bit, and see if that was going to work okay. So, indeed, indeed. He's gonna be super cute. Totally adorable. Like I say, we're gonna give him. He's called Mouse Wizard, but he is totally adorable. I know, right? Totally cute. Got my little pretzel snack. I was munching those before the stream. Like, I shared some raspberries with Pop before I came out. It just came. I went in, made a tea, and then Sophie obviously went in with me. Hello, Yo-Yo, how you doing? And then as the kettle was going, I zipped out and brought some raspberries to Pop and shared them with him, and just touched base and made sure everything was okay. And out I came here with my hot cup of tea and a handful of pretzels. Doesn't seem to be raining heavy. It's just a nuisance, because now it's turning everything that was snowy, that didn't get shoveled because it was ice, now into slush. So, hello, Charlotte. How you doing? Happy afternoon. Indeed. Even my mug says rise and shine. I like your frame. Does it have a certain name? Scroll. Scroll frame, Jackie. Got a little boy grunting at you. Are you need to feed him? Is that it? Feed the wee beast? Got a hungry gremlin? Yeah, it's a scroll one. I really like it. It is as old as Munchkin. So, like, seriously. And I like it that you can twist it and you can pop a good size canvas in it. It actually measures, if you want to talk usable stitch area, about 18 inches. So, from here to here was about 18 inches. And then from here to here, you're looking at about 10. So that's pretty good, 18 by 10. It is. It is. He doesn't have all his doodads plugged in yet. We got to find all the computer part. Well, we know where they are. They just got to get them together. But the heavy duty part, yes, Miss Tracy Quilts, was done on Sunday via Munchkin, myself, and Pop. So, and let me tell you, that big head is really, really heavy. Really heavy. Yeah, we got sick and tired of waiting. If anyone crochets like gnomes, Repeat Crafter Me is doing a free corner to corner gnome of the month. Somebody the other day used also the chart to do cross stitch. Oh, very cute. Very cute. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can change it to cross stitch patterns, to quilts, to Afghans, anything like that. Is canvas hard to find? Well, I don't know. I had a few, and then I was gifted a whole box full of delicious goodies. They'll keep me out of trouble for a very long time. I've got so many patterns I want to try. So, and I'm trying to find free ones out there for everybody else and to share. Repeat Crafter Me. Okay, Repeat Crafter Me. That's the person. Okay, sorry. I like that. Free corner to corner. So, are they on point? Is that it? I'm good. I'm glad, Crafter. I'm glad you're Crafter. Well, that's what I was really upset about. Had we known, I would have, set up more cameras when he was breaking it down, right? And the whole thing is we had it arranged before we left. Like before Walt was even, packed up. It was arranged when he was coming to put it back together, and that was before the end of November. And what day is it now? There's patience, and then there's being walked over, and then there's, you know what I mean? So anyways, it's okay. We're getting her done. Getting her done. I don't want to be upset about it, right? That's not who I am. It just brings you down. I don't want to be down. I'm a chipper person. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I don't want to be down by somebody's, stupidity and neglect, Like I said, it's not a hobby. The long arm's not a hobby. It's my business. Mom and pop quilt shop. It's not, Laura Lynn's, super duper crafty services or something. That's a different story. No, it's just annoying because you were supposed to do a maintenance on it as well on the return to make sure everything was good to go, and if they needed to replace any parts, and give me a little lesson on certain things. I spent a lot on that machine, right? And I would really like to, be able to use it again, and it's been a little, more than just disheartening. So. There's lots of needle points out there. There's also stamped needle points too. I did a little cottage. Or is that the poinsettia? Not the poinsettia, it's the pansies. I don't think the pansies was a stamped needle point. I think the cottage was stamped cross stitch. Yeah. Okay, this line's right up with the end of this one. Oh, sorry, I should change the angle. No, you crochet the chart from bottom right to upper left, and then, oh, hold on, and then the squares are rectangle blocks. From bottom right, upper left. And then, I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds pretty funky. Yeah, if you're gonna look for the frames, make sure you get wood. Don't go get the plastic. The only plastic that should be here is like the little clamp that goes on top. Okay, like that's the. I'll push the right button. There we go. There's these little it's like a little plastic thing. Okay, clips over. What do I search for to make my own templates and clear sheets, and what thickness is better? Oh, that's a good question. I found the plastic film that they'll put in like bigger boxes or over like sometimes screens. They put a lot of thinner, much thinner one now. Those were usually good for using for templates, but I'm trying to think of where you could actually get something at a half decent price. Sorry, I've got something on my sleeve, or at least it felt like it. Thought something was poking me. I think, yeah, I think the ones for the, like we were doing for the design bag, that's way too thin. You want something a little bit thicker and stiffer. Just hop in real quick and say hello, Mr. James. The boys at the trampoline place, and they are loving it. I bet they are. I hope everybody is feeling well, and yourself, and your lovely wife. Good morning, Miss Kathy. Hope all is well. I'm late, and I know. Did you get hit with some? Yeah, we did. Hello, Quiltessa. Big hugs. Welcome, welcome. I like needlepoint over cross stitch. Seems to move quicker. Well, I guess so, because you're only doing a half a stitch. I could see that. I could see the appeal to that there, Tammy. That's for sure. Yeah, bouncing boys. Yeah. Literally. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Especially when they got such energy. Trampoline is the best. The best. And it's great exercise. And it strengthens their core, their leg muscles, and especially if they're doing like arm flips and stuff, it gets their torso and stuff involved. Dollar Tree has sheets that it can be used as cutting boards. Oh, there we go. Hello, Leslie. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. We are about 2 degrees and really rainy and very snowy Nova Scotia. Lots of snow on the ground. Buying the thin plastic cutting boards from Dollar Tree for 10. Okay, there we go. Oh, good tip. Good tip, people. I like it when we work together. Good guild meeting so far. I like it. I like it. Good information. I love it when we share. Knowledge is power. Working on a wee mouse's belly. I'm trying to think of what else you would find online though. Make from paper and then laminate them? Oh, that's a good idea. Where can you get stuff laminated? Does Staples do that? Or like the cardstock peoples? Like I'm sure there's a few of those little places around. That's interesting. All right. Now, where do we go from here? While you have your coffee. There you go, Miss Kelly. How you doing this morning? How you doing, girl? How you doing? All right, one over. And then we want to go all the way across. Oh, no, I came one in. Oops, wrong way. Wrong way. Has self-laminating sheets. Really? Oh my goodness. Californian 55. There we go. That's nice. I was going to ask about your knee. Because I took a tumble trying to get the sawhorses out of the shed that's almost blocked. So I was like working my way through, and I kind of slipped through the deep snow and my knee twisted on Sunday, and I'm like, ah, no, no. And I almost couldn't get myself back up. I'm like, at least I was close enough to the shed. I could use the shed to help pull me back up from under the snow pile. I'm like, all right, this ain't gonna work today, people. Come on. Clear storage tub. Buy one just for the purpose of cutting templates out of. Yeah, as long as it didn't have any waves or kinks in it. I think that maybe. Buy laminator at Walmart, I think. If you do a lot, it would be worth it. Probably, Tammy. It's a good investment if you do it a lot. Reasonable price laminating machines, and you get the laminating sheets. Okay. When I went to Staples to blow up a little bit of the Santa Claus pattern, the Mr. and Mrs. Claus, the ribbon one, I had to put 81 cents on my American Express because they don't take cash or debit in the machine. It was credit card only. I'm like, 81 cents you want me to charge? Okay, all right, I get you. I was like, whatever. I had a handful of change with me just in case I had to pop into the machine. Nope, it's all digital. All. Like, fine. Gotta go for now. Okay, bye, James. Have fun with the boys. I can hobble on it a bit now. The exercises seem to be helping. There you go. Yeah, see you Saturday. Saturday. Indeed. Yeah, we're supposed to be warming up temperature-wise. It's supposed to be kind of nice here tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be like 9 degrees. Bring it on. That's Celsius. So, you ever heard of railroading your stitches? No. What's that mean? What's that mean, Yo-Yo Crafter? Hey, One Love. Cardboard poster board makes good plans. That's true. And then you could always laminate those, though, right, Jackie? You can always laminate those. I didn't realize Dollar Store kept for laminating sheets. That's pretty cool. That's groovy. I need to go 2 past. Okay. This is U.S. prices, but laminators on Amazon at about $35 range for home. Really? Oh, that seems pretty. Oh, cereal boxes. Good idea, Deborah. Good idea. That's a good one. That's a nice cardstock. Same Kleenex boxes. That would be another one. It's almost similar to a cardboard, a cereal box. Yep. Good tip there. Going for my 3rd shot, so may leave early. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we haven't had our 3rd ones here. Just our 2. But I mean, like, we go out so very little. I mean, literally, I popped the trunk for the hatchback for the gentleman to put the groceries in today, and that's it. Just need 2 more stitches. Okay, what do you mean by railroading though? I'll have to figure that out. I'm going across each row and then coming back. Yeah, just do like a little printer, I guess, but working my bottom up. And I need to do 2. Yeah. But my my thread is running low, so I just want to make sure I got this row done, and then I'm going to tuck my threads behind here. Stick them under at least 3 stitches to secure it. Pull it snug as a bug, not too snug, and then clip. Okay. Aw, thanks, Lynn. Big hugs. Big hugs to you. Let's go back to me here for a second. Thank you. Very much. Thank you very much. Plastic placemats. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That would be a half decent plastic. Sorry, a tickle. I stopped at the shop where I bought my embroidery machine, and guess what? They offer free lessons for life on my machine since I bought it there. I'm so excited to set up a very nice, Wendy. I was going to say, most machines, especially if they're the pretty penny ones, you can, all the courses. All the courses. That seems relatively inexpensive for a laminator, but what do I know? So. Oh, thank you. We have over 900 videos on YouTube. Over 900. We did our 900 one not too long ago. 900. That's a lot of content. 900. I was like, what? Yep. That's how many we have. Mom and Pop, it means putting the needle through the hole in between the threads. Putting the needle, hold on, in the hole through the threads? I don't know. In between the threads. Super. Between? I'm going to have to look that up. I have to look that up. I'm intrigued now. Yeah, I know, right, Kathy? Wow, 900. Over 900. Yep. And we just celebrated the beginning of February 6 years on YouTube. 6 years since Pop said, hey, crazy lady, I'm going to put you on YouTube for everybody to look at. And I'm like, why? Why you want to do that, homie? I said, nobody's going to watch this crazy person. He's like, I think you'd be surprised. And yes, I thoroughly was. Surprised. I use plastic placemats as liners in my refrigerator. Saves me from hollering at the guys about messing in the fridge. Well, hey, there you go. That's a good idea and easy to take out and clean up. Sure, plain Pop. Well, I totally and completely. Also, let your needle hang every so often to take out the twist. You'll get a flatter stitch. Okay. I come homie all the time. Listen, homie. Well, that's what I don't know. As long as I made him laugh, I was happy. You know, I just want to, like I said, I'm just a happy-go-lucky kind of person, and just want to be happy and joyful and make people laugh and, you know, share the jokes and come up with witty, you know, puns here and there. So. I sneaking in the chat there. Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Okay, got this one? There we go. Okay. That's funny. There we go. There we go. There's the cam. Oh, we can't have another one. Oh, what happened to the? Did it come unplugged? Oh, it might have come unplugged. What? Whoa. It's okay. It's over there. Do. But I did put the camera on Walt and put him up on his table. Well, I don't know where Miss Helly is, but she's probably forgotten again. probably busy. He's probably dealing with the maintenance man or the fixer man. Yeah, that's what I said. Everybody blame Pop, and he's like, well, are they blaming? I'm like, no, they're not blaming you. They're not blaming you at all. So don't you worry. That's me just being silly. Between the stitches? Is that what you mean? Like going down like that between? No, that's between the threads. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I've got it in between the threads there. I'm reading. I'm trying to learn there, Yo-Yo. There goes the heater. Okay, bye, Jackie Bigugs. You have a great day too. Hopefully, we'll see you on Saturday. Cool. All right, let's mark off where we left here. Across, right? And 2, making sure. Now this one is 1 up and over. 1 up and over. In that case, sure, it was my fault. Whatever it is. No, it's not your fault. I'm seeing a lot of little footprints in the snow, like birds and little chipmunks and I don't know what else. Little footy prints. It's been nice. Then come up and then you're going back down. Your needle goes between the 2 threads. Okay, yeah, that's what I was just showing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alrighty, railroading, eh? Interesting. So you just put it there and then like that. And then up. And split the thread at the bottom. In the hole. And up. Oops. Seems like it takes an extra step. Does it really help though? I mean, like for reals? With white threads. Okay. Is that so it fills the space appropriately, or because with white sometimes it doesn't look like it does? Okay, this was 1 in from the last one. Okay. You do that on both sides of the X, right? Learn something new every day. Like educational guild meetings. Yeah. We'll see if it makes a difference whenever I remember to do it. I do too, Diane, especially the white. I don't seem to get the best coverage with white as I do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking with white, because it doesn't always seem to cover appropriately. Like, it doesn't seem to always cover the square. Hello, Geeta. Bedtime. Good night, Brad. Big hugs to you. Hello, Jackie from Stitch Art. What you doing? And thank you, Diane. I appreciate your guys' help and information, because you not just sharing with me, you're sharing with everybody, right? So, which I appreciate. Appreciate it greatly. I think it's still raining. It's supposed to rain all day today. They did give us a rain warning, so I was like, with all this snow, it's just gonna be nothing but a mush pile. And then if it freezes, oh, good gravy. What a mess. So we had the guy come out. Well, he was doing our neighbor's property, and came in snowplowed Saturday morning, which was good because we needed it. It was a foot deep. We weren't going anywhere, right? Couldn't have got anywhere with the top thread. Okay, I could see that. I can't really see doing both of them though, but we'll try it. Yeah, gotta love winter, especially first one here. Time to be Uber driver. Have a wonderful day. Big hugs, Miss Lois. Drive safe. Drive safe. Windshield wipers super fast. I find it super easy. Not super fast, but just make sure it's clear all the time when it's raining. Anyways, he'd come and he plowed, and then it was just nothing but snow and wind and snow and wind like the rest of the day. Mostly wind and just blowing it around, right? And a good section, about 35 feet of the driveway got drifted over, like completely flat. And it was Munchkin's turn to cook dinner. And he didn't want to cook pork chops, so he said he was going to the store to get like a cooked roast that they usually have at the deli counter. I'm thinking to myself, we should have just had pork chops. But anyways, so he gets to that section of the driveway and he gets stuck. So I see him trying to back up and forward, back and forward. He's bottoming out because it's so deep. It's bottoming out the bottom of the car, right? So I wait for the phone call because I'm not going until he calls, right? So he calls. I'm like, all right. So come out, bring a shovel for him. We start shoveling around, shovel underneath, so on, and then he goes, you push. No, he goes, you get in and I'll push. I went, no, because if you're going to the store, you're just going to keep going. I'll push, just go. So I got him unstuck from that section, got stuck a little bit further down, and ran over and pushed him. And anyways, he went. So I tidied up that whole section before he got back, even though it was blowing and blowing like crazy, hoping he wouldn't bottom out again on that section coming back, right? He got in just fine. So, and then Sunday, it blew in that whole big section all once again. And I'm like, oh, for Pete's sakes, because I knew I had to go out for groceries this morning. Like I knew I had to get out to do that, right? I'd already pre-ordered like a few nights before, make sure we're good to go. And so I'm like, so yesterday morning, Pop spent about 45 minutes. I spent about a half an hour. We dug out that whole section all by shovel. We were so tired. Our arms were so sore. I'm like, And then we went out yesterday afternoon and got stuck a little bit further down the driveway. And I thought, oh, where's the shovel? And of course the shovels were back at the house, but Pop got us out. So he just had to go back up and come back in here. So, well, I'm glad you said something today, Tanya. Don't be afraid to talk. Nobody be afraid to talk. So it was like, a lot of shoveling, my arms are sore. Let's put it that way. And I'm like, I'm too old for this. We're getting a snowblower. And it's not light snow either. Like it's heavy and it's compacted, right? So it's like bricks. Trying to shovel bricks. Well, we're going to have to put in a few snow fences. Now we know where it blows the most. Like this is our first winter here. We only moved here at the beginning of November. So we're learning. We're learning as we're going along in our journey and trying to adapt and to figure out what we can do. I think we'd like to put a building on one section between us and the house, but that's going to take a few years. But yeah, definitely snow fences. Something's going to have to happen. Because even from here to the house, I got to do like this big
like scoopy scoop around the snow dunes, where it's blowing. So other than that, it'd be a nice little straight path to the house. But it's like, woo, we got our own little moguls. We got our own Olympic moguls going on here in our backyard. Well, welcome, Kelly. I'm washing hair in a while. Okay, there we go. We inherited a snowblower, one of the best things. Oh, definitely. Well, we had one, but then it kind of, died because, we'd used it for like 10 years and it didn't really owe us anything at that point in time. So instead of getting a new one before we left, we figured we were going to get some sort of piece of equipment to help clear up the driveway, but everything was like on short order and back order and everything else like that. There was no way we could get anything before the first big snowfall. So, and then when our neighbor helped us out and he said this is what he does, so we thought, okay, well we'll hire him for the winter and then sort our stuff out before next winter. So oh, Ms. Donovan, I am so sorry. I didn't even see your message until after the stream. I was so busy with that. How's your eye surgery? Patch on the right eye. Post-op appointment is later today to get patch. Oh, well, good. Good. Big hugs. Big healing hugs to you, darling. I totally missed your message, and I'm so sorry. I only saw it like yesterday afternoon. I'm like, oh, well, she's probably already had it by now. So, but as you, well, you can't see because I I don't know what happened to the camera. I think it just might have. But the Walt is almost there. He's almost good to go. So I'll be happy to get your beautiful quilt quilted up for you. Most definitely. Okay, so there, and we got that one done there. So this one is a 1 and then a skip. Wishing you super duper healing thoughts there, Miss Donna Faye. And what sort of eye surgery was it? All the way to 1 past. Okay. Oh, Courtney, welcome to the chat. What's going on? I miss Long Arm Wednesday too. I've got lots of flimsies for charity quilts here. And hopefully, with Walt being up and running, I'll get some customer quilts. That would be nice. And of course, I have Miss Donna Faye's member quilt to do. Very curious how we're going to stitch that up. A tracker would be good. Blade in front and brush hog in the back for grass. That's a good idea. Well, he was looking at a couple tractors that pretty much had everything. Oh no, thank you, Miss Donna Faye, for being a member of our guild. We appreciate you very, very much. And it's such a beautiful original pop creation. Nobody's gonna have another one like that. No one. That's gonna be very much a unique quilt. Farmer can't, you betcha. It was to remove scar tissue from back of eye. Now maybe doorways will look straight instead of curvy. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, well, here's hoping. I've been working on hand binding a client's quilt. Very nice, very nice. If you want us to, we'll do whatever you want us to. Whatever you want, Miss Donna Faye, we will happily do it. Definitely. Whatever you desire, it will happen. I will make it happen with my magical powers. Excuse me. Let's go 1 past. So we're working on his belly, working on the little guy's belly. I know nothing exciting at this point in time, but just the process. Just the process of doing what we gotta do. Sorry. Yeah, it seems like Pure Later canceled their delivery for today, so I don't know if that had anything to do with the driveway or what, but can't wait for Walt to be fired up. Well, I didn't want to have to. That was the whole thing, right? That's why inquired about the breakdown and the setup and the timeline and everything else, and we were good to go. But clearly that didn't pan out, so it's like, all right, need to figure this out. It's not rocket science. We can do it. So we can do it. Just the fact that we shouldn't have to, you know what I mean? Apologize. Coughing in your ear. But it should be a warmer week this week, that's for sure. I'm just afraid how much slush is going to be out there. Slushy mess. You know, and then you're in your park somewhere, and then it gets all warm and then freezes, and then you're stuck. Your car's stuck. And you're like, what the heck is going on here? You're stuck in a block of ice. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I did say to Pop, I think I might have got a bit of a cold the other night when I was helping Munchkin push the car out. So anyways, he went to the store to go get the roast, and they didn't have any roast. He gets chicken. We had chicken the night before. Nobody really wanted chicken, hence why we were supposed to be having pork chops. So it was like one of those, I should have just stayed home moments, but it's okay. He's got himself back in the driveway just fine. Take care, Marianne. Have a great day, and thanks for the company. Stay warm and safe. You as well, my dear. You as well. There's been some crazy weather across these countries, let me tell you. Some nuts. Some nutty weather. So we're here on Thursday going to Jo Marie's for a couple of days. So oh, nice. Give her a big squishy hug. Give her a big squishy hug, Kathy. Couple of days of sewing. Well, at least you guys got your mojo going on. Very nice, very nice. I like it. One past. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spring. I don't know what flowers there are around the house, if there's any. If there's not, I want to make note of places where I want tulips to come up and, crocuses and all that sort of fun stuff. All those ones for next spring, right? For the spring of 2023. So that'll be nice. Figure out what trees are alive, what trees are not, and deal with the ones in between. And okay, one past. And one past. We'll help each other with mojo. That's good. That's good. Hello, Joan. What's going on? Hi, Joan. Our family is dining at my father-in-law's tonight. I can hobble downstairs, do some building for hubby's business, then off we go. I have not gone downstairs this Thursday when I went to the physio. Oh, wow. Let's make some over-the-collared dog bandanas for my daughter-in-law's training to be a groomer. Oh, very nice. That's kind of cool. I've got a few of those. My sister Lisa made me a couple for Sophie. Yeah, they're double-sided. She's got like flowers on one side and something on the other. Yeah, it's really cute. Really cute. Cute, adorable. She got one really dirty on her trip out here. Yeah, we got to figure out where we want it, where we could easily access it, and then it was like, where do we put the chicken coop for the chickens for eggs, and And then we got to build the chicken tractor for the meat birds, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Let's try to get all the things all planned out. Not everything's going to happen at once, but, you know, we'll get what we can done. And try and prepare ourselves for next winter. Double-sided ones tie behind the dog's neck. The boys each have a St. Patrick's Day one. Oh, that's cute. Warm the cart and go for my appointments. Stay safe and healthy and happy. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Big hugs. Big hugs. Good luck. Good luck on your third shot. I'll have to see if they're doing the third shot here in Nova Scotia, and whether we're going to do that or not. Yeah. All right, where are we? Where are we? Stay there. Still raining? Yep. Can only see it on that window. Can't really see it through the garage door windows, though. Like, I guess you can. It's just such fine mist. It's like a fine misty rain, an annoying rain. Wasn't most rains annoying? Seriously, right? Okay, now do we do that one? We did that one. And then do this one. So, one over again. No, don't lose the tail yet. I'm going to try and get at least across. All the way to one less. That's true. That's true. You don't have to shovel rain, so. That is true. Hold on, let's go this way. I don't mind the rain either. I think that's why we didn't mind living in, you know, Langley, Vancouver, and stuff, and Richmond. We didn't mind that, the zones there. And then when we moved to Hitchin, UK, Victoria. Oh, the tail's getting tiny. I like rain in spring and summer when it can't freeze. Yeah, well, that's always my big worry is the freezing rain. I don't like it, right? Because it sticks to everything. Even there was a layer of ice covering the car this morning, so I made sure it warmed up and the ice came off. And last thing I want to do is be driving down the highway and a big chunk of ice fall, you know, off my car and onto, you know, somebody else's car who's coming up behind me. Try and melt it all off. You can't flood with snow and like that's true too there, James. So How's the boys bouncing? Recently moved from Winnipeg to Revelstoke. She is shocked by the tons of snow the town gets. It's between two mountain ranges and is very popular. Yeah, yeah, I bet it is. Yep, definitely. Winnipeg just gets cold. I mean, they get some snow, but not like anywhere off the water or in the mountains, high altitude or anything like that. I'm sure the northern Manitoba, Flin Flon, all that sort of stuff. I had an aunt and uncle live up in Flin Flon, Manitoba. And let's send a message. Oh, what's going on? Good morning, Crystal. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Or good afternoon, wherever you may be. Just got my free COVID test in the mail. Oh, you can get COVID tests in the mail, Pat? What? What? What's going on here? Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, Rogers bet. Yep. I remember I used to drive from obviously lower mainland to Calgary all the time. So I know that trip well. I know that trip well. Yes, for free from the government. No way. That's awesome. So if you think you have it, you can obviously test yourself, right? Interesting. Hold on. I just need a Kleenex. Sorry. I should have hit the mute button. Okay. Doing good. It's not noon yet. It is 1:13-ish here, so you're 2 hours behind. So you must be central. You must be central. Interesting. You have yours too there, Jackie? I wonder if it's only an American thing. I wonder if us Canucks can get it. It would be nice to have, just in case, Just in case. Miss Valerie, happy birthday. Yeah, excited. Well, we had a great day. We had an amazing day. Filled with love, hugs, chocolate, and memories. Those are all the best things. Unless you don't like chocolate. Then, whatever it is that you like. 9:12 for me. Oh, so you're way, way over. You're on that west coast there, Kelly. Well, the rain's definitely hitting this bag window now. Interesting. All right, let's check off. We're getting closer to the top of his belly here. Still working the belly. The belly boat. All right, same up. I heard a free test here. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Oh, same up. Went over past. Okay. In Minnesota. I love it that we're like all over the world. You know what I mean? We're all over the world. And yet we're here in this one time right now, hanging out, sharing a chat. Good afternoon, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. From your early morning to dinner time and all the times in between. How's Miss Nancy today? Are those Sophie biscuits? No, those are pretzels. Those are my cookies. Those are my biscuits. I was munching them before stream. They'd be too loud to crunch in your ear, so that'd be rude. No, I have to make Sophie some. Forgot to buy some. So I'll have to make her some. Got flaxseed and whole grains and oats and wheat flour and all that sort of good stuff. Cross stitching nice. There we go. Thank you. In Alberta, you could pick up free rapid tests too. Then they ran out and had to order some more. And not sure where the situation is now. Yeah, no kidding. During the Christmas break, yeah. Anyone like do lots of quilts with panels? There's quite a few. There's lots on online videos too. We've done a few of ourselves working with panels. So it's just a matter of picking complementary colors to what's in the panel and then maybe doing a nice block on the side, like a little mountain block or some half square triangles or you know, the option is that you could just be doing strips. You could just add border after border, you know, a couple borders, that sort of thing. There's many different options. Border up two sides, you know, border up one side. Big bluish box with the bulldog on it. Yeah. Unfortunately, the nearest Costco to us is about an hour and 45 minutes away, so. Yeah, we got you know, a whole container filled with panels that we're gonna do one day. Adventure down the path of all the panels. It's a good way to start a quilt if you're not sure where to start because you're just doing a few blocks or a few borders around the outside edge of it, and then you can kind of go from there. Oops, sorry, moving on to the page or screen. Especially if you just want to try a block and not sure you want to, you know, commit yourself to a whole quilt. And you can mix and match. You could do a bunch of different ones. Find, you know, say you want to add 8 inches around, then you just go around, find some 8-inch blocks and do them up in similar colors or complementary colors and go from there. You can always add little spaces of solid backing or border in between the blocks. I mean, mix and match, have some fun. It's your own unique stamp on it, right? So no one's going to do another one just like that. Equilter, maybe? Has lots of free patterns for panels. There you go, perfect. I want to enlarge something, but it's got me stuck on what I want to do with it. Oh, okay. We kind of got to sort that out first. But maybe looking at some free panel patterns that might help you sort things out, right? Then you get a clearer picture of what you want and what you don't want. Sometimes it's not necessarily of what you want. It's what pops up mostly is like, oh, I don't want that, or I don't like that, or that one doesn't suit me, or something like that, you know, or it's going to be the other way around. Oh, this looks amazing. I like this one. This one's awesome, right? So, or you may be choosing a few equal. Okay, I thought so. Just want to make sure. I wasn't. It could have been equaler. I have no idea. It could be a quilt person. Sorry. Apologize for coughing in your ear. I did say to Papa thought it was coming down with something. Better be just a tickle. All right, now we're going to go one up and then a space and then all the way over. Yeah, there you go. Like, just it doesn't have to be complicated. It really doesn't. Oh, there's a space. And then all the way to one shy of the end. We're just building out our little mouse body. That's what we're trying to do right now. I know it's just working the one color, but it is what we got to do. We'll be getting into the green scarf and stuff like that next week for sure. But I wanted to give us a few weeks to be able to do this project. I think it's really cute and I want to get her done. And I gotta find something cute for Easter. Maybe with a little bunny rabbit or something. Or just it says Easter with some eggs and a little chicken or something. A little baby chick. I have a panel of horses. I think I'll do at least a rail fence border sort of goes with it. It does, totally. Totally. Yep, back and forth, flipping, flopping. Yep, definitely. All right, now back the other way. Hey, back the other way. You got one rectangle and 4 squares. And it's got loons on. Okay, well, the 4 squares you can probably put in the corners or put them on the north, south, east, west points of the quilt. Or, you know, you can put them all on one side or put 2 on one side and 2 on another. Or, you know, just like really the options are pretty much endless. I think the hardest part is making a decision, really, on what you want to do and be happy with what you choose, right? I like loons. Beautiful sound. Ooh. Sound like owls, but they're loons. Making away. All right, let's go back to the main camera. Do a little stretch. All right, take care, Kelly. Big hugs. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Sorry, just stretching. Sophie's in the house. She's not here with me. She didn't want to come out. It was the weather was not to her liking. That very good point there, Joanne. Not to overthink things. That was okay. No, I'm serious. I agree with you. I don't know why you retracted or somebody retracted your message. That seems weird. But really, no, don't overthink it. Just go with it. Yep. That's okay, Lucy B. I'm glad you're here. I'll take 5 minutes of your time. Happy to have you here. We'll just move that. We're working on this cute little guy. Okay. We've got ourselves about this way up on the belly. Working our way up. So we've got about this way. About there. No, it has warmed up so much because of the snow. And then we've had rain on top of it. It's nothing but slushy, and she's getting her paws like right down into the slush, and she does not like that at all. And it's raining, so she was not happy. So we were out here earlier, and then when I went into the house to go make a tea and grab some a snack and share some berries with Pop while I was waiting for my teacup, and I asked if she's wanted to come out, and she just kind of stayed in her chair, and I'm like, that's okay, no worries, you don't have to come out with Mama. So rearranged my sewing room and put all my panels together, and now have found them again. I know. It's, and then you forget, or if you've been given ones, right? You forget. Oh, I had this. Oh, geez, I could have used that for, whatever. Yeah, she just would not have been happy out here, so, because she would have had to get all the way. Yeah, tunnel. Right to the shop, right from the back there stairs, just straight tunnel. Little steel frame all the way around it. There you go, Joanne. I was like, wondering why you retracted your message. I was like, it was a great point. Put it back. It was a great point. And hopefully people will be encouraged by that statement as well, like hearing it from somebody else. Just have fun in the moment of the project in front of you. Take inspiration from it. Look for colors, look for similar colors, look for lighter tones and darker tones to make them complement each other, and just have some fun. Hello, Miss Brenda. Welcome to the chat. I've been watching the Olympics. You should feel at home and so, yeah. I do. I even called the moguls from the snow dunes from the house. I've called them my own little mogul hill for the Olympics, both Sophie and I. It was so frozen yesterday that I had to go up and then down and do a curve, and then it was up and down and then into the shop. Aw, thank you, Crystal. Have yourself a good one. Take care of yourself, all right? Take care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but you gotta do it. Yeah, we definitely could have used that a few weeks ago. There, Lucy B tied a line for sure. I cleaned out the closet and found 3 boxes of material. Now to figure out what to do with it. Well, cut it up and use it, Becky. Definitely. Yeah, I think Canada's doing pretty good for the Olympics. I don't know what everybody else has been doing, though. So, hello, Melanie. How's it going? How are you today? We're just working on this cute little guy here. If you go searching, it's a free PDF download file. If you just go search free St. Patrick's Day cross-stitch patterns, he pops up free somewhere along the line, and it's free. It's the colors are not in English, but you can, I'm sure you can figure out just by the little what colors you want to use. Curling is an interesting sport. My father-in-law used to watch it religiously. Nothing got in the way of curling. I'm like, I don't get it either. Oh, free's the best. Yeah, no, I did. And then to get so worked up about the rock hitting the rock and and it's just like he'd jump out of his chair sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, is he gonna go? He used to play too. He used to curl. So I don't quite get it myself. I just know there's a lot of action, a lot of screaming at each other, a lot of sweeping. So, and then it's just, and then they kind of calm down, and then it gets all up again, and I'm like, okay, this is too much high and low for me. I need something like all the way. Stitching some challenges that comes on Instagram. I'm stitching some challenges that comes on Instagram for it. Okay, hold on. What did I miss there, Charlotte? I don't understand, Charlotte. What do you mean stitching some challenges? That comes on Instagram for it. For cross stitch? I have 3 types of material: quilts, embroidery, and journals. I'm quite confusing. Oh, what you work with. Okay, I gotcha. 1 year, oh, for the Olympics. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. I'm sorry. I was just, my brain was farting and I just wasn't putting it all all together. Okay. Um, yeah, he's free. He's really cute, and he's called Mouse Wizard. So maybe you can find it under that if you're having a hard time finding the PDF file. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a challenge. So noob me. I didn't know. Somebody didn't send me the memo. It's okay. Yeah, definitely we'll need something to help us guide us, that's for sure. Oh, link is in the description. Oh, thanks, Pop. Oh, wonderful. I didn't realize that. So the link is in the description. So I've got some pulls on my sweater here. What size will it finish? This little guy right here? That's a good question. The little chart here has it. Oh, bye, Lucy B. Take care. There we go. Has it 70 stitches just past here, so about 80 stitches by 50 stitches. It looks like across. So 80 by 50. New Year Wizard. Oh, I like my name for it. What did you put for it? I don't know. Anyways, isn't he super cute? Super cute. Today is something with nature, and the Dutch one is something with flowers. Oh, that's cool. I wish I'd have known. Hey, apparently, you'll have to look it up though, but maybe somebody can nab Miss Allison Johnson, one of our moderators, in the chat next time she's there. She's doing a block for every state. This is a 4-year commitment though. Like, this is a 4-year commitment that you guys would have to sign up for in the States if you wanted to do one for all your states. So yeah, it sounds really cool. I wish they kind of had something like that for Canada. Maybe they do and they just don't know. So I'll have to keep looking up. But I thought that was really neat, doing each block, a block for each of your states. That would be neat. But it's a big commitment, 4 years, man. You're in for the long haul. If you're gonna go in, you're going in. He doesn't compare to, no, he doesn't. She's in the house keeping Pop company. Sure, she was already mad. I went out this morning and got groceries without her, so. I don't want to scare anybody. You know, it's not like she's a scary dog, but some people don't like dogs, right? So, and they don't need to be uncomfortable with her being in the car and them trying to unload some groceries in there. Though she's super cute and adorable, I certainly don't want to traumatize anyone. All right, working on the belly. To be able to get the pattern, do I have to install Instagram? I don't know, Nancy. That's a good question for Charlotte. Maybe there's another form of media it's on as well, just besides Instagram. So maybe you could just go to the website and get the information from there. Hello, Josie. Hi, everyone. Just came back from spending 15 days in the hospital with my dad. He is moving to a new facility to secure his balance. Cross-stitching is what I did when Dad was sleeping. Oh, there you go, Josie. Yeah, you have to look out for them. You know, we don't bounce like we used to. So, yeah. I hope your dad adjusts. I hope your dad adjusts well. I have all 50 state blocks in my paper piece program. Is that the same one Alice is doing there, Pat? Is that the same, all your states? So do you guys call it 52 states or 50 consecutive states and then 2 other states on the sides? Because you still got Hawaii and Alaska, so I guess I just don't understand the lingo. Yeah, I'm not sure if she mentioned it to me. If she did, it was in a Facebook message, and I'll read it over later, Pat, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know what it if she said anything like into details of what it was. So if she didn't, then I just thought it was kind of cool. I'm pretty sure I thought she shared the site with me. Even though I'm not American, but I thought it's still kind of cool. Like, that's a pretty nifty idea. It's 48 because, okay, sorry, my bad. Sorry. New math. Sorry. Baby, sorry. Hey, we got a small amount. We got 13 provinces and territories. 48 consecutive states, too. Okay, all right. My bad. I'm sorry. Sorry to be such an upsauce. Sounds like it would be. I think it would be a pretty cool project, especially if the blocks aren't too big. Because if you think this block is going to be a half decent size, that's going to be a big quilt in the end. If you got 52, I mean 50. Sorry, get on it. 50. You may find an own pattern, but I can give the information on the quilt group if you want. Oh, there we go, Charlotte. That would be nice. I think that would be nice. That would be lovely. You never know how many other people want to partake in this sort of thing, right? Didn't even know it existed. It's cute. It's getting his little belly and legs on. Getting there. That's what I said, provinces and territories. I do. All right, let's go back over here for a second. Finish up my tea. I hope so. I hope that really keeps your tea warm there, Pat. Like just my chilly little fingers on the bottom of the cup there. It feels good. hug a mug. So is he just suffering vertigo, or is it equilibrium off, or what's up? Or is he just has he fallen or something? Sorry, just making sure. I'm just reading through, just make sure I didn't finish anything. I miss anything. So. Okay, we're good. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, it's gonna be a sloppy walk back to the house, that's for sure. My goodness. All right, now I can turn this little thing off. There we go. That was so nice. I had a nice warm cup of tea for like almost 2 hours. That was amazing.
Oh, okay, Charlotte. I appreciate that because you never know. You don't know what other people are going to be interested in. So it's always. I posted about putting your measurements in for making your own clothes. It was a nice little chart to show what size you were and how to adjust and stuff like that. So I came across that and I was like, whoa, wait a second here. It's actually a streamer in the UK, Kittenish Behavior. Yeah, she had that as one of her links on her YouTube page. So I thought that was very, very handy. Brain damage. Oh my goodness. Bless his heart. And bless you too for looking after him. Oh my. Oh no. That's never good. And to whack the head. Ay, ay, ay.
I cracked my skull right here when I was a kid.
Fell and smacked my head against the frozen ice of a tree. It was all of the tree. It's kind of like, and then I didn't know what happened. And the next thing, I knew I'd fallen, I'd hurt my head, and then I was like just sitting there against the tree, and then there was like something on my head, and then knowing I was bleeding, and then it just like next thing I know, my mom was there. It was kind of like, what? Why are you here? So from there we went to the hospital, or at least no, it was not emergency. The little clinics. There's a clinic not too far away, so. Yeah, it was only, I don't know, 8, 9. Tried to find the quilt group. Not sure if I find it. Laugh out loud. This phone is so different than my computer. Oh, maybe just wait till you're on your computer then, because sometimes the apps don't always work the best on phones. Sometimes they're not adapted to phones. So. Yeah, lower 48 plus Hawaii and Alaska. Okay, I just had the number mixed up for some reason. I thought it was 50 with 2 extra, and it's 48 with 2 extra. So, yeah, I had a concussion. Yeah, because they had told me I had to be watched and woken up, and yeah, it was really annoying. I just wanted to go to sleep. Yep, it was not fun. Not fun at all. All right, where are we in our little process here? Working our way up his belly. He's doing good. We're almost at the, got a few more bits to go here. Definitely be on the scarf next week for sure. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not losing myself in my place. Yeah, I think it was the first time I ever had a concussion. Second time I fell off my bike and hit my head on the pavement. And then my bike crashed on me. So that was yeah, good times. Good times, man, good times. All right, here we go all the way across, except for one shy of the end. Okay, so. How's your driving been, Mike? When I hear about the nastiness on the roads and people trapped on turnpikes and highways, and I'm like, I think about you and hope you're traveling and driving's a-okay. Especially when the storm, as it's coming, it goes across that whole part of this lower part of the state and then up towards us, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is a big one. This is a big storm. Secret to a long life is don't fall. Yeah. Well, I've had many a falls. It's only easier said than done. Don't fall. Fortunately, we don't bounce. Not like we used to. Babies kind of bounce a little bit.
Did a little bit. Not too much. Okay, just confirming that is the one shy of the end. Yes, it is. And away we go. We only, since we moved here, because I sold my Jeep, my 14-year-old Jeep, 4-door Jeep Wrangler. And I sold that, not for very much, but she lived her life. She had some serious issues that were going on with her, and it just was going to be way too much to fix. And we'd already put a lot of money into her to begin with, so I was like, okay, we're done. She didn't know me nothing, so sold her to a friend. And then they were like, we're going to soup her up and put big tires on her and take her 4x4. And do you want to see pictures? I'm like, yes. show me Beatrice all souped up. That was the name of the Jeep. That's what I called her, Beatrice. And then we had Munchkin's little blue car, called him Blueberry. It's just a little Hyundai accent, two-door Hyundai accent. So, and that didn't really owe us anything either. It was in 2011. So sold it for a little bit. And then we just drove the newer, the GMC Terrain. Drove that one, just the three of us on the one car. I mean, because nobody had to necessarily leave the house for work. We just thought we'd stick for one car for a couple of years. And if we can, if we find the need to get another one, then we will. But maybe a secondhand one or a hand-me-down, or you know what I mean. Figure it out. But we're fine. We don't really need another car. Like I said, I'm usually the one that zips out and grabs grabs the groceries, and I'm a good gopher. I'm fetch me this and fetch me that and go for this and go for that. So the fall doesn't hurt. It's the sudden stop at the end that does. Yeah. Oh, and then feel it all when getting back. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I remember slipping once underneath the Jeep and I got stuck. It was so icy. I'd slipped, fallen, and then wedged myself right up underneath the Jeep. And I had my big crossing guard coat on. I was just coming back from crossing guard. I was stuck under there for a little bit. I didn't even get your states numbers correct there, Brenda. I'd fail. Good morning, Laurel. How you doing? Apparently the pattern link for this is in the description, and he's a cute little wizard mouse. We're doing them up for March as part of March's cross stitches. There we go. I totally agree. It's always easier said than done as far as falling, especially if you already had medical issues that affect your balance. Yeah. Well, my girlfriend suffers vertigo, and I've always, it can always sometimes see, like when we were going out, I just say, most people, she would just be like, just don't touch me. If I fall, I fall. But I would be like, put your arm on my arm, or let's loop, or hold my hand, or let me this, and then we'll just walk together. I'd rather know that she was like right beside me to so she didn't fall, and than anything else. So let me help you where I can, right? So unfortunately, my Scion XB is getting old, and hubby is rough on vehicles. He drives her too fast and complains about loss of gas mileage. See you, Leadfoot Larry, Deborah. See you, Leadfoot Larry. I'm one of those too. Actually, not too bad. I've been worse. I'm not even sure what a Scion is. Who makes Scion? Okay, that's that one there. Okay, let's scratch that one off. And then even, and then this one. Previously, he was a truck driver over the road. Toyota used to make them. Okay, Toyota sign. Okay, Toyota. Okay. I had no idea. What's it look like? Was it like a SUV sort of thing, or was it truck? Previously, was a truck. Oh, your husband was previously a truck driver. Okay, I gotcha. Toyota's a Toyota. Okay, let's go look it up. See what it looks like. I haven't looked at vehicles in years, so. Pop's the one who picked the GMC up, because we needed wheels for Munchkin to get back and forth to school, because he was going to college, and it wasn't completely work at home for Pop, because he still had job sites to do, and this was like what, 17 or 18, 2017, 2018, whatever that was. But then in 19, that's when Marcus was going to college, so we bought a new vehicle. Little card, weird shape. What would it pick? Okay. Little card, weird shape. The vans look like rolling bread boxes. Little toy lorry. All right, let's finish this row and not get lost. Okay, da, 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 da. Okay, even up and then miss one. Okay, so here. My truck at the house, fueled up 2-3 times a year, and she sits in her spot just fine. I guess you take your big truck mostly, right? Well, since we moved here, I think we put 3 tanks of gas in the gas tank. So, because of the one tank one tank a month. You feel how damp it is in the air. It's got that little slight chill to it, and it's all cold and wet and rainy, and doesn't quite decided what it's doing, whether it's slushing or raining or ice pelleting or tank of diesel. That's really good. We're about 550 kilometers, though, not miles, so you get far much better on your diesel. You must have a big tank on your truck. But we get about 5 to 550 on the car, depending whether it's highway driving or. We did without a second car for 7 years when we moved to Florida. Sold my Mini Cooper before we moved. Love that car. Yeah. We actually looked at a Mini Cooper when we lived in the UK. There was a couple of cars that Pop could have chosen from via his work. And a Mini Cooper was one of them. And it just wasn't comfortable. It seemed like a really snug fit. And it was like, nah, this ain't it. So we just grabbed some. I don't even remember what it was. Just a regular old car. Obviously a standard, so. Okay, I think they are cool to look like. I like the ones that are like the wagony kind of looking ones now, so. All right. So that's what we've been plugging away at. I'm just kind of right about here right now. Got his feet done. Obviously there's another color to do around the belly too, but yeah, we made some progress today, definitely. He has already knocked off the heat shield, the bottom of the car, and getting out of the driveway. Oh, have a great day, Gita. Thank you for joining us today. 2001 Dodge. There you go, 3/4 ton. Almost. Well, definitely on the rain part today. So we're supposed to get sunny tomorrow, so I can't imagine the mess. It's just going to be disaster. They're making it much bigger now. Yeah, it seemed really small. Like it seemed small to us. Like we were like, we want a little bit more room. Just a little bit more. He is cute. He's a little wizard mouse. Apparently the link is in the description. So if you want to go stitch him up or, share him with somebody, you can. There's free download, free PDF download. Yeah, we did with one vehicle for, I guess it was 2 years. Pop had the Jeep because after when we moved to Hillsburg, we only had the one vehicle anyways. And he would go back and forth to Mississauga, which is about an hour away from where we lived. And I would walk to Crossing Guard and I'd walk to all my other jobs and whatever because I was close enough in town. So I just did that for 2 years. Winter Crossing Guard sucked, just saying. Because I would get so warm walking up down there because it'd take me 15-20 minutes to get there, and then about 20-25 minutes to get back because it was uphill and I've got all my gear on, and you'd sweat by the time you got down there, and then you would stop, and then you would cross the kids and you wouldn't be moving as much, so you catch a chill. It'd be like, yeah, it was not my favorite winters, but I did it anyways, right? So, but yeah, the joys. And then we got the little blue car, and then I kept the Jeep, and Pop took the little blue car because the Jeep was costing way too much on gas. It was just it was just too much. So we got the little economic, just the little bug A to B, nothing too exciting, wheels on the road, and that lasted us until Munchkin needed to go to school. So. He totally is a cute mouse, isn't he, Nancy? Anybody have any questions? Other than that, it'll be Friday video, which we're going to continue the little project behind me. We're going to do a flower to match the trees in the houses. And then we will be here on Saturday for Valentine, sort of. We're going to use our red fabric and just do like a collage of stuff and stitch, and then we're going to cut it into a heart, and then we're going to applique it down onto something. So we're gonna have some fun with some red fabric. We're going to be artsy fartsies on Saturday. Add some stitches via here and some different colored threads or something or whatever. Just do a little patchwork sort of heart and have some fun. So either turn it into a pillow, you can turn it into wall hanging, you can turn it into whatever, even just a placemat or something. So it'll probably be about, ish. Went card light for about 2 years. I didn't mind it. I mean, I didn't enjoy having to go either grocery, because I worked other jobs, right? So if I wanted to do grocery shopping, I had to, in the city, not at the little grocery store in town, because it gets too expensive when you're trying to do a big shop. Like artsy fartsy, good. It was going to the grocery store at night after Pop got home. So he'd get home, we'd have dinner, and then I'd be at the grocery store at like 7, 8 o'clock at night, trying to shop. I'm so tired and exhausted, And that would be nights that I didn't have to work at the grocery store or the convenience store, or babysitting. So that was the only downside to that one. All right, well, if nobody has any questions, you can always leave them below. Other than that, I think we'll say goodbye for today. And thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company. And it was so nice to have a nice warm tea and chat with you guys. Yeah, super cute, free PDF download. The colors are not in English, but they've got some beautiful examples here of ones to choose. So let's go over there so you can see it.
There we go. So you can see how they've got your, if you put it on the color, or you can just put it on your screen and then come close to some of your threads to match up to what the little guy wants to go. So I think it's Russian. I'm not entirely sure. So I just did close to thereof of the colors and went from there. And he's just like so super cute. You know, and you don't have to have this a star. You can maybe turn it into a heart. I mean, you can figure it out. It's not too bad. So, yeah, he's totally adorable. Okay. Yes, you guys have a great rest of the week. I miss Sophie too, and I'm going to go into the house and go give her some loving. So, because I'm sure she's like, Mommy, where are you? I've left her a couple times today. She's not happy about that. But she didn't want to come out. I can't make her come out. I don't want to force her if she's not going to be comfortable. So, exactly. I will. I promise. I will stay warm. And we will see you guys on Saturday's live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern. But then you'll see the video for the Getting to Know My Neighborhood. Okay? So, take care, everybody. Big hugs. And we'll see you soon.